Hey, fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of my first Factorio Megabase. Okay, last episode we got robots up and running, and we have production of construction robots at the moment only, which is really what we wanted to get our construction started in a much simpler way. Well, while we were doing that, of course, we found a huge problem with our iron plates. We've been running all this off one single smelting column of iron plate, and we were not getting enough iron ore because this iron patch over here is almost depleted. Look at that, there's only 200,000 iron left. A lot of miners were unoperational and I removed a heap of them, and it looks like even more have gone so. So we only currently have, what have we got here? Let's count that, 40 miners covering 2 belts, which is nowhere near enough. So our steel production is really hampered, but luckily that's all backed up because we're not really using it. So this episode we are going to have to fix that problem, and with our robots it will make everything a bit easier. To help us along, I've converted this section of rail here to a 2-lane arrangement, which will allow us to put a lot more trains on the tracks. And without further ado, let's kick into what we need to get this up and running. So first of all, I'll point out I created some modular armor. I created some personal batteries, some portable solar panels, and a couple of personal roboports off camera. Now if you hover over the modular armor, you can see what is the effect of everything that's in there. And the second last bit of info is the roboport. So with the 2 Mark 1 roboports, we have support for 20 construction bots. The /4 means 4 charging, and 42 by 42 is our coverage area, which you can see when you have the deconstruction planner up and running. So luckily, when we're in the middle here, we actually cover the whole thing. Now what I'm going to do is toggle personal roboport. I'm going to turn it off for a moment and just quickly check how our defenses are going. Starting to struggle, but that's alright. So what we want to do now that we have personal robots is build a little bit of something that we can copy and get our robots to build for us. And sorry if you hear a little bit of baby grumbling. I do have a baby strapped to my chest as I play this, trying to keep him happy. But one day he too will learn the joys of Factorio. So what we're going to do here is we are going to build this. I've also, as you'll see, I've converted over to red belts, which is probably one of the big problems with our iron supply, is trying to make these red belts because they use a whole heap more of iron gears than the transport belts. Blue belts, of course, are outrageous. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this, and we can paste this down, and we can see how many of these we can fit across here. So that would be 5. 5 is not a great number. Control Z to undo, and I'm going to remove that. We'll leave that as removed as well. And now once I turn on my robots, they go off and they pick that up. They also are very quick to remove trees and rocks. So let's turn him back off. Let's paste again, and let's see how many we can get this way. If we had coverage out to there, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is well nicer. Alright, well nicer, much nicer. So we will continue to paste these like so. Now before we turn our robots on to build them, we just want to check things like this. Like these miners are not necessary. This one will cover that tiny bit. And that one, yeah, we'll get rid of it too. That means we don't need that. Which means we don't need that. Put that there. We do want our light to stay there though. That one's actually probably not even required. That's still good. That one, we'll leave that one on there. It's actually got 10k. It's quite a rich node, so ones like this though, that's definitely not required. Okay, that one, yeah, we'll leave them in there. It's alright. So with all these guys up and running, let's turn our roboport back on and sit back and relax. Of course, we only have the 20 robots, so it takes a little bit of time, but it does allow us to just sort of sit back and watch the serenity I do need to do some research though. As you can see, I've researched 2 robot worker speeds. The first one gave 35%, the second one gave 35%. There you go, so 40% on the second one, sorry, so we got 75% bonus. Let's just have a look what we want to research next. We could do this, work our way down, yeah, let's do that. Let's work our way down to, no, ridiculous. We're going for lasers. Lasers, my friends. That is excellent. Alright, so we'll let that research happen. How's our science looking? We're fully backed up on science because it's just such a good little setup we've got going, and we've actually got some resources flowing to it now. How is our red belts? Back up to another 127. That's not too bad. Alright, let's move out of the way of these robots so they can place stuff. They're still kicking along. Alright, what are we missing? We got coverage for everything. We've got coverage for everything. We are still missing nothing. Excellent, we're all done. Alright, so what I want to do is bring all this over to... Let's get rid of all these rocks. This is what I love. Alright, look at that. Beautiful. Let's bring this over to some kind of train stop. Alright, I'm thinking we'll bring it over to here. And bring this all the way over to our tracks. Okay, so one thing to note, these tracks, I've actually, because I'm Australian, I am going left-hand drive. So trains are going up this way and down this way. It means signals are on the inside, because even though I've gone left-hand drive, they're always on the right of the train driver. So in this case, we want these ones to go up here, and we want it to go down. So this one's coming down. We will want it to also come across to that one, because I think we don't need it going both ways. Is that right? There we go. Okay. So now we need to talk about signaling. Trains will be coming up this way and down this way. So I've got another video that talks about signaling, but basically we want chain signals at the start of an intersection, and we'll need ones along the intersection, and we're out of chain signals. Let's craft up those, and then a rail signal at the end. So that is trains that are coming this way and then going out here. If this train is just going straight ahead, we can just have a rail signal there. I like to put it as close to the intersection as possible. You'll notice I removed this one. Now the thing here is, if you just had a rail signal here, it would just look at this section here, and if it's free, that'd be fine. But if there's a carriage stopped here, this would still be green, this would let it through, and you could still have it backed up into the intersection. So you've got to make sure that the first rail signal out, the block that it's looking at, if I can pick it up, you'll see the blocks. There we go. You've got to make sure that this block here is long enough to support your longest train. Alright, so that's trains that are coming down this way. Trains that are coming up here, we want, again, to signal them. So this guy needs to have a chain signal in, another one in the middle of the intersection, and then a rail signal out. Perfect. And last but not least, trains that are coming this way. And this is where it gets tricky, because this is a two-way. We want to make it a two-way, so we need exact opposite there. We need a chain signal in, we need a chain signal there, and a rail signal out. And that is a fully signaled intersection. Perfect. Okay, so with that in mind, let's place down what we will have here. So our train station here. And let's get some power poles happening. Of course, none of this is powered up just yet. Do we have a train on us? I think I prepared ourselves some trains. I sure did. Alright, 3, 4. Perfect. And then another locomotive the other direction. Okay, so we'll want to stockpile our goodies. And I think we're still stuck with regular fast inserters for now. I haven't quite got around to, well, I certainly don't have the oil for stack inserters just yet, but we'll get there, don't you worry. Do we have enough? Looks like we have just enough. Wow. Alright, so we have 4 lanes here. We'll have a 4-lane splitter, balancer I should say, sorry. Somewhere about here. And that, there, and like so. Alright, so this will enable us to balance out our goodies. That was the wrong one. Alright, and you need to go there. Alright, so that will make sure that we have quite the balanced line, because I don't think we certainly don't have enough here to support the red belt. So red belt needs 45 miners, so we could actually do, that's 1 red belt, that's 44, so there's only actually two red belts here worth of ore. We could save some belts. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that, because there's no point being efficient in some areas if you're not efficient in others. Alright, so let's bring this one up and that one up, and that is 1 belt, and then these guys can go up here like so. Alright, there we go, there we go. Let's bring them up like that, save some more belt along here. Alright, and now we just have these 2, we'll balance them, but we will continue with the 2. Actually, I'm not going to worry about balancing, because what we're going to have to do here is put in another balancer to get this a 2 to 4 balancer, which is like literally that easy. And yeah, I like that alignment. Alright, so let's bring these 2 up. Like so. There we go, alright. Now, these 4 will travel to splitters here, 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 and here. Perfect, alright. So you're going into there, you're going to run across here, and woo, you're going the wrong way, buddy. There we go, okay. Got there in the end, wonderful. So that will power us up. Let's get some of these going and hook it up over to our network. Wonderful. Alright, so we now have power. These guys are mining. We are going to start getting attacks because of that. So I'll just pop down a couple of little defenses and we'll see actually what comes of the attacks, because I don't want to be... I'm not sure if we're going to get much in this area, just because we have been quite diligently wiping out a lot of the biters, and honestly I don't have the resources to spare at this point. So there we go. Alright, we have iron ore flowing, we have iron ore going into the train slowly, because again we don't have the stack inserters. And you know what I've done here? I have made a terrible error. We need to fix this up. I did not do this right at all. I put those splitters way too close, because what we need to do is spread this to all of these guys, like so. And why am I doing this? We have bots to do this for us. So let's copy that, pop it down there, wonderful. That's what we should be doing, alright. So you can go into there, you can go into there, and you go into there. There we go. Okay, now that's better. Alright, so again we haven't quite got the 45. So like I said, this has 41 and this one has 44. So we don't have the 45 required, so that's why we're not getting full belts here. But we'll have our buffer building up while the train's away. And what I'm going to do is add some fuel to this guy. And I'll add some fuel to this guy. And then we're going to think about what we're going to do about bringing him into our area. So what I want to do, I think, is, yes, like I said, well, my plan is to bring this around the top here and then down below. So let us think about that. Alright. How much have we got in here? We've got 5k. I'm just going to ride this for all it's worth, and we will lay some track as we go. So one thing I've done is I've got a Megabase blueprint book that I've popped down here, and in it at the moment we have straight rails, and that is it. And that is all we need. Alright, so we are going on the left, we are in the right, the correct line. We will build maybe another one up here, and we'll get the bots to just kick along as they go. So as of, I'm not sure what version, actually we need to stop that because we want to bring this guy around a little bit like that. Yep. Alright, and then this guy is going to have to do something as well. And let me just see at what point that something will be. So let's pop that there, and then this guy actually is perfect like that. Okay. But it looks like we have not hooked up that there. There we go, alright. So let's keep him rocking along. And the next one, whoa, that was not right. I did Control V. We are doing our blueprint. Obviously, once we get faster bots, better charging, this will come a little bit quicker, but I still think it is quicker than doing it by hand at this point. So let's just keep on going along. We've got enough stuff with 300 rail. Of course, that is going to be in the wrong place. Let's pop one there and one there. Excellent, thank you bots. And then we can continue on our merry way. So with this blueprint, all I did was just create the section obviously, and then Alt B creates a new blueprint. One object is missing, construction bots. Well, there's a lot of objects that are not being built at the moment, but that is okay. Alright. I feel like we are going to run out of track pretty soon, so we're going to have to go for a little stop for that, and I'll send this train back to the other section to fill up. Now, we are going to have to signal this. So let's jump out, because we don't want to block this track. And this one will be quite simple. Chain. This is a two-way track, and we need to quickly pop that down to make sure it knows that. And then this one here, and that one there. Alright, we are running out of train signals, annoyingly. See how this one here too is connected to both rails? Pressing your rotate button, which in my case is R, will change that to where it belongs. There we go, and we probably don't really care enough to block in the middle because we're not going to get too many trains going that way. Alright, let us continue on with our limited amount of train network. I reckon we'll go one more out, and then I'm going to call that one done. We will kick around the corner and come down here. Perfect. Alright. And that will be the start of our train network. So we need more rail signals. We want to add a station here. I don't think we named this one, did we? This one is iron ore loading. Yes, it sure is. Alright, so we want to put this on automatic and send it to iron ore loading until it is full. And I just realized it's not going to work because it's not going to be able to make it there. Alright. Well, you can just hang out there until we fix all this up. Just chill, train, just chill. Alright, we'll pick up some more solid fuel on our way so we can use our car a little bit more. Alright, laser turrets have been researched. That will be, I think, next episode. We will definitely start production of those. Let's up our damage. Yeah, I think that's pretty good use of our stuff at the moment. Actually, let me get substations, would be nice. Okay. Quickly grab some of this, turn our roboports off, because these guys are just going to run off and do stuff if I have these ghosts here. Okay. So, what do we need? We need some more rail signals, and we need a whole heap more track. Alright. That was perfectly done. We've gone too far, haven't we? Let's pick this guy up. Come back here. Oh gosh. There we go. Okay. Let's go back up to where we should have stopped. We're going to grab a whole heap of rail. We're going to get rid of some of this junk that we've got. How much rail is in here? I think it's 400. That's pretty good. And we don't have rail signals currently being produced. It's just iron plates and green circuits though, so we probably can. I'm just going to pop one down here. Be lazy. Be lazy. That is a great way to be. All right. Let's get some rail signals, and hey, look at that. We're always out of something, aren't we? Let's grab those. We'll grab some more belt while we're here. Okay. So you are going to produce rail signals, and you're going to produce chain signals. We'll just have a stack of those, and a stack of those. Let's make 2 stacks of those. Alright. And they just need green circuits and iron plate. Yep, easy. We are out of blue inserters, that's right. We used them all up, didn't we? And where are they? There they are there. Okay. Eventually we'll find the stuff we need. And long handles. Perfect. Alright, as you can see though, there is no iron plate going through there. It's all being used. That is not really going to help these signals, I don't think. Are they ever going to get what they need? I don't know. Does not look like it. Oh, that's cool. While I'm here, I'm just going to grab some more of these guys and quickly check our defenses. Heaps of ammo, excellent. Alright, let's get back to our car, which I put in our inventory, and see if we can avoid killing any more stuff as we cruise along the belt here. Hopefully this section is reasonably free. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's get back to our train. Let us continue on. We can turn our roboport on, and it'll repair our car for us. Excellent. Did we... we didn't... Of course, we just started building those. We didn't actually pick any up, did we? Alright, well, let's continue finishing off our trains. So we want these guys to come straight down, and then we have to get out of the train for this. This hooks up like so. Alright, so then this section needs to do not that far. Needs to go around to there. Perfect. And we are back into manual. We are back off and running. Alright. Keep on going. Down we go. Let's get another section here. Keep on keeping on. All the way down. And plop another section down. As you can see, all this is just one huge rail block, which is not fantastic, and we will have to address that. But for now, this will be enough. Alright, I'm pretty happy with where this is. I am going to build the outgoing bit from here. Alright, so let's just do that. There we go, that's where it's going in. Done. And where was that? Where was that? This one here. That is where it's going out. Again, we're going to have to signal that, but we'll sort that out soon. Coming soon. Alright, let's put our station down. Let's get these power poles here in. Dying for some stack inserters, that's for sure. Alright, boxes. Oh, we're out of boxes. Wonderful. Alright, let's just bring our train in here and get it unloading. And at least we'll fill up some of those boxes, hey? That'll do. Everything is fine. Alright, we also need to fuel up the train here, otherwise it's going to have some problems. So that's our 4 carriages, and we have no power just yet. Let's fix that up by doing something. I don't want to do it there because, oh, hang on, I think we've got a full 20 here, so this is never going to get any higher. There goes our bots again on mission. Yep, we do have full 20 there, so that's actually not going to get higher than that. So we can put a transmission tower right there. Perfect. Alright, let's mine these bots. A little tip, if you haven't heard it before, if you mine the bots, so hold down right click on them and pick them up, they actually go in your inventory fully charged. Okay, let's get you in and stop. Alright, something like that. It's probably pretty well aligned, yes. Okay, let's go grab the stuffs we need. We just finished research. Get rid of some of this crap we got in our inventory. Oh yeah, all this stone. I wonder if we can have enough in here to actually get rid of it. Nope. Okay, that's alright. There's still a little bit of stone on us. Could you guys take any more charcoal? Thank you. Alright. With that, we need to see if we've produced any of these guys just yet. No, we haven't. Okay. We'll handcraft some, won't we? What do we need? Of course we need iron plate. We're going to need quite a few of these. Iron plate and some green circuits. Should be plenty. Alright, let's get 10 of those, another 10 of those. Alright, so that will be what we need for there. We also needed steel boxes. Yes, we did. And then we've got enough inserters, we've got enough belt. We are pretty set, I think. Yep. Alright, let's see how this fares, whether we can get our iron hooked up right about now. Okay, heading on over. Probably should have jumped in the car. Our base is starting to get spread out enough that the car is kind of worthwhile for these things, but once we get exoskeletons we'll be fine. Until then, just walking along like a pleb. Alright, so let's pop these in. Okay, so this is empty now. We need to signal this so that it knows what's happening on here. Okay, so let's fully signal this like so. So that's the way out for there. We need a way in for there. This one is coming down here because we haven't got a rail signal there yet. Alright, so this one is coming down here, going this way, and exiting there. Wonderful, we'll turn that one off. And of course, that has put it all on the wrong side. I'm too used to playing right-hand drive, and I thought, this playthrough, because I'm Australian, I'm going to go left-hand drive. And look what has become of it. Alright, so let us fix this up. Alright, so chain signals as you come in and out. Alright, chain signals as you go in and out. And let's get rid of that one so it doesn't stuff us up. Alright, so you can go there, you can go there. This guy needs a signal coming in here, and this guy needs a signal coming out. Why is there nothing there? Because there should be a chain signal there. Beautiful. Alright, and as you can see now, this guy is red because we've already got a train there. Wonderful. Okay, so now we should be able to automate this and go to our new station, which of course is going to be called Iron Ore Unloading. Very classy name. Until it is empty. Alright, and then let's jump in and have a look at how well this works. Okay, let's get left-hand drive. So far so good. Heading on over nice and slow. We've got the signal in there stopping people going through that intersection. We are kicking around past that one. Off we go and load on up. Let's just pop this on manual for a moment. Ooh. And not drive it away. I just want to hook up some circuit here so I can see how much of this is actually in the boxes. What have we got here? We have 37k already. Excellent. Alright. So this is going to go back to automatic. Wait till it's full, and then we'll go back and you know what? I'm not going to wait until it's full. We'll come back and fill it up. What I want to do is hook up the unloading, of course, and hook up the petrol, and that will be petrol, the solid fuel. So let's hook up unloading, get the solid fuel there, and then we will call it a day. But that will definitely alleviate all of our smelting problems. Okay, what we're going to do here is the reverse. This is not the best way to unload, and maybe later down the track we'll fix it up. But for now, I'm doing it again. I'm so used to not having the bots again that I'm not using them. Alright, let's turn you back on. Beautiful. Alright, so there is 4 lanes. We are going to bring that down to 2 lanes. Quite simply like that. Alright, so you're going to go to there, you're going to go to there, you go to there. Nice bit of reach. Excellent. Down, down, and down. Alright, let's bring this across. Let's jump through there, and now we just want to hook it up to there, don't we? Alright, so continue it down. Bloody roboports. I am going to bring that one. I'll hook it into there. Yeah, there we go. Right. You're going to jump across to there, and you are going to cut through there. Is that the right way? That stone is coming from there. Yep. I have been caught many a times by that. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's say input priority is to the right, so we use our local one first. Okay. And bugger. Can you see what I've done? I didn't put our guys at the back end. But you know what? I can use cut and paste. And the bots will fix up my error as though it never even happened. Fortunately, we don't have that many bots, and it takes a bit of time, but hey. While they're doing that, we can think about a bit of this. Alright, while they're doing that though, I can actually place these guys down. Ooh. Whoa. What happened to you? That's not the right spot. There we go, alright. There we go, look at that. It's like it never happened. Like it never happened. So let's fix this one up. Alright, you're going to go to there. Sadly that is no longer valid. There we go. Looks like I meant to do it that way. Well, sadly that's going to now be one small piece of... look at that. Nothing ever works out right, does it? When you make such a grievous stuff up, I guess you deserve to face the consequences. There we go. And then same thing, copy and paste that into there. Alright. There we have it. Our iron is now full. And of course I didn't turn the roboport off. We have fixed our iron ore problem. What I want to do next, and actually I might just do this off camera, I'm going to put in another iron ore smelter and probably hook up this iron ore patch, and then maybe next episode we will do a station for copper, and we'll bring the copper in up here, just right here, just another train going one way, and then we'll think about some kind of depot for the trains as well. So yeah, we've got our first iron ore hooked in, 7 million. That'll last us for a little bit until we start outposting, and I have killed our coal. I'm gonna quickly fix that up before I forget. Yep, classic, wrong way. There we go. Alright. With that in mind, let's start another research so I don't have to worry about it next time. I think it is definitely a laser turret time. We're going to need more power though before we get to laser turrets, so let's get accumulators and we can start doing some solar farms. Alright, as always I'd love to hear your comments, thoughts, ideas in the comment section below, and thanks for watching. See you next time.